Hello, and welcome back to another video. I am someone who has always been pretty conscious about what I'm putting on the inside of my body and on the outside of my body, and I've always tried to stick with natural, organic products, clean products, clean skincare. Today, I wanted to show you guys my 3 favorite apps for finding clean products, natural, organic products. I'm gonna show you a cycle syncing app that I use, which I think is really important for women. And lastly, I'm gonna show you more of a fitness-based app. Starting off with an app called Yuka. You can see it there. It's the second app on my screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up. So right away, it's opening up into kind of my history dashboard. This is showing all of the products that I have scanned. This is a barcode scanning app. They have a free version, and then for a $5 donation towards the app, which I have done, but you certainly don't have to if you don't want to, you get a extra kind of perks with the app. So I'll go over that in just a second. But you can see there's a little green scan button at the bottom here. So if you click that, which I'm gonna go ahead and do now, it's going to pull up, oh, it's already scanning things. I've got a couple of my skincare products here next to me. So here I've got a Cleo and Coco natural deodorant. So I literally just scan this. Oh, it already scanned. And you can see it pulls up the details of that deodorant. So it's got an 86 out of 100 rating, which is really good, excellent. It shows the positives that it's without any aluminum salts. If you click on that, it's going to give you an even more in-depth description of that. It shows you all of the ingredients. It shows you which ones are low risk, risk-free, hazardous. It breaks everything down for you. So I'm gonna scan another one of my skincare products. This is Earth Harbor Anchor. So if we just scan that there, and you can see that one's got a 93 out of 100, breaks down the ingredients for us, a lot more than there was in the deodorant, but all risk-free ingredients. And let's do one more, which is my Daily Rituals, the Organic Skin Co. Moisturizer. Again, showing the positives, breaking down the ingredients. You can use this with food, you can use this with skincare products, hair care products, almost anything that you can think of. I think I've used it on some of my detergents as well, soaps, literally nearly everything that you can think of, you can scan with this app. On top of that, it will show recommendations. So for instance, I scanned a vanilla draft latte by La Colombe. It got a poor rating, but it's showing me, hey, you can swap this out for an iced coffee from Starbucks. They're the ones that they sell in the store, and that got a good rating. Same thing with some of my moisturizers, some, you can see I was scanning some like beef sticks or chicken sticks, even sea salt. You guys can see the pink salts. It shows you recommendations for things that you scan that maybe weren't so good, and it tells you, hey, this is a good option for that. Then you can go into their food and beauty categories where it breaks down all of the top things that you can get in those categories. Same thing with the beauties. You can see, I mean, sunscreens, soaps, facial cleansers, serums, body washes, almost everything under the sun. Now, with the premium version, you get the search option. So if I click search, I can then type in products into here that I am trying to search up. And that way you don't have to actually scan it, you can just search it that way. It is a little bit finicky. If you don't type it in exactly how somebody has logged that item, you won't be able to find it. So for instance, if I'm trying to search for a whole milk and I type in Greenwise whole milk, maybe somebody didn't log it as Greenwise whole milk, maybe they logged it as W milk. So if I don't type in exactly W milk, it's not going to come up. So some of the things you're like, well, how was I supposed to know that's how you logged it? For the more well-known products, you're not gonna have a problem. If it's more of like a smaller private brand, then you will maybe have a little bit of issue finding it. But if you do, then you can always just refer to the scan feature. And a little tip, sometimes what I will do is if I'm trying to find a product, but I don't have the barcode in front of me, I will search it up on Google and then type in like barcode or ingredients list or back of packaging, and usually a picture will come up with the barcode in it. So you just scan that bad boy and there you go, you're good to go. That is the first app that I'm going to recommend to you guys, which is going to help you find natural, clean products. It filters out all of the ingredients for you, breaks it down, 10 out of 10, love this app. The next app that I want to go over is what I use as my cycle syncing app. So for those of you who are not familiar with cycle syncing and what it is, it's essentially when you are trying to sync up your lifestyle, meaning what you do, how you work out, what you're eating, when you're eating it, with your menstrual cycle, which I think is really important. I feel like it's still kind of not talked about too widely, but it's something that I've gotten a little bit more passionate about over the last year. I found this app called Lively, and it looks like that. It's the first app that you see. I'm going to go ahead and bring us into the dashboard of Lively. So you guys can see I am in my ovulation phase right now, cycle day 25, period in 16 days. This app is, I think, super, super incredible, and there's so much that you can do in it, but I'm gonna try to break it down as much as I can without droning on forever and ever. So let's just go point by point. So if we click on the first part where like the ovulation phase, it shows me at what point of my cycle I'm in, just kind of breaks it down for you a little bit more. Then you'll see the next main point is the tips. So there are several tips in Lively. These are tips for activities for you to do, eating tips, workout tips. So if you go ahead and you click on the tips, which you see kind of rotating throughout the screen, or you can click all tips on the bottom, and it pulls up all of the tips that it has for you, and then it breaks it down into 3 categories: do, eat, and move. So the do category is going to be recommendations for you to do during your cycle in whichever particular phase you're in. So for me, I'm in the ovulation phase. It's showing me activities for me to do that are kind of in tune with my ovulation phase that I might find really easy to do during this phase. You've got a playful day out, communicate, beach trip, adventure. I'm gonna go ahead and click on beach trip. It goes even deeper into why it's telling you to do a beach trip, basically. So it kind of breaks down, you get a vitamin D boost, nature's therapy, social fun, seaside relaxation. It breaks down basically why they're recommending this to you during your ovulation cycle or during your ovulation phase. And it does that with every single item in these lists. So once I move into my next phase, all of these tips are going to change. It's going to give me new tip recommendations for every single phase of my cycle. It also has the eating category, which is basically showing you all of the foods that they recommend for you to eat during this phase of your cycle. Maybe during this phase of your cycle, you're missing certain vitamins or minerals, and it will recommend, hey, take these minerals, take those vitamins. You need a little bit extra boost of that in this phase. So you can see we've got tomatoes, lean protein, salmon, zinc. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna click on salmon. And now it's going to break down why it is recommending salmon and the health benefits of it for our ovulation phase. Omega-3 fatty acids, protein, vitamin D, etc., etc. And then it breaks down even how, the ways to enjoy it. So you can grill, bake or broil, add to salads, pasta, use in sandwiches or wraps. It really goes really into depth about all of these things and why it's recommending it for you. And then of course we've got the move phase. Now the move phase is going to be for workouts, workout types that it recommends for you. Cycling, cardio, Pilates, snowboarding. I'm gonna click on, let's do outdoor excursions. Again, breaks down why it's recommending this to you. Sometimes it will even tell you how you can do this activity, who you should do the activity with. Really, really awesome. And I love that this is constantly changing all the time. Like, I'm so excited to log into my app and I'm like, oh, what phase am I in right now? You can log symptoms for how you're feeling that day. Lots of different choices. Peak power, do, move, eat kind of breaks down why and how it's going to be breaking down things for this phase in your cycle. Then you can see at the bottom, we've got sharing with Oleg, who is my husband. So another cool thing with this app is they have like a partner syncing. So whenever I update something in my mood, or there's a couple other categories in this section as well, Oleg will get updates on that. So another really awesome way to kind of use the app and share with your partner how you're feeling. If we scroll down further, we get to symptom patterns. So if you log enough symptoms throughout your phases, it will kind of start telling you, hey, these are the symptoms that we're seeing during these particular moments in your phase. Here's what you can do to maybe combat that a little bit. Hormone levels, and then some more cycle insights. And then at the very bottom, a quote of the day. So if we go back up, we've got like a little calendar area, breaks things down even more, shows what phases you're in, how it's tracking. Then we can go to the little hamburger icon and we've got more info in there, profile, insights, partner syncing. That's how you link up with your spouse. Journal, notifications, then you've got some widget options. And what I love, love, love about Lively is if I go to my profile and I click current journey, it's not just a period tracker. So if you do get pregnant, you can then change your journey to pregnancy, and it gives you a whole bunch of new tips, new things to experiment, what to do, postpartum, and even menopause. And then of course you've got the following your partner. This is where your husband, this is how they would connect with you so that you guys can be synced up on your phones. It's what I love is like, it's there for you no matter what phase you're in or whatever you're experiencing. So that is Lively, a really, really awesome app. The next app that I want to talk to you about, a pretty popular app that I think most people know, and that is MyFitnessPal. We're gonna go ahead and open that up. You can see that I'm not on the premium version of this. I don't think I will use the premium version. With the premium, you can track your like macros and things. I am right now only concerned about my calories and maybe like my protein intake. You can see my goal, how many calories I've eaten. You can add exercise into there. You've got breakfast, lunch, dinner, snacks, exercise. Ooh, I never log my water. I didn't even realize there was a section for that, so I should probably start doing that. Yeah, you basically log what you're eating in there, and this is particularly useful for like weight loss, or if you're trying to get to a certain point in your fitness journey, maybe you're trying to bulk up or tone down, you can do that through this app. So right now I'm on weight loss, so my goal is 1,250 calories. I've eaten 319 so far. If I exercise today, it will add in some calories from the ones that I lost, and the whole point of this for me is to be in a calorie deficit. So you've got your dashboard, it breaks down everything for you. See, so you can track your macros, your heart healthy, low carb. With the premium version, you can put in your steps, exercise, and then you can see at the bottom, we can discover sleep, recipes, workouts, sync to different apps. So there you go. You've got recipes in there, sleep, workouts, got your daily diary. You can go back, look at other days. The plus button is how you would log things, your food, water, weight, exercise. Your plan is like your meal planner, but again, this is a premium feature. And then you've got more. You can set up intermittent fasting. You can set up keto if you have specific diets, vegetarian, gluten-free. You can set all of that up in the app. Let me know what your favorite app is down below. Maybe there's one that I should have included in this list, but I don't know about it or I didn't think about it. In the next about a week, I have some very exciting news that I'm going to be sharing. So stay tuned for that. It's a big life thing happening. So stay tuned for that. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.